We are waiting for a cast announcement on the next season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Kandi, what's going on?
Well, I can't announce anything to you about anybody else, but I know I made a decision for myself. I'm not coming back this year.
You're not coming back to The Real Housewives of Atlanta?
No.
Can you tell us as to why you're not coming back?
Well, I mean, they did ask me to come back, and I just felt like they gave us too much time to think. And during that time, I started working on some other projects, and I got some big announcements and big things coming soon. And I just was like, yeah, I like what I'm doing right now.
You are so booked and busy, to say the least. I have to imagine that must have been a tough conversation with Truly and Andy. They don't want to see Kandi go.
It was. Andy called me, and he was like, what the F? He was like, I don't know how I feel about this. I was like, well, I don't know how I feel about it either, but I was like, it's time, you know what I mean? It's just time. A friend of mine asked me, like, why do you keep doing it? And I said, I've been doing it for 14 years, so it's almost like that weird thing of why wouldn't I do it? But, they were like, what, you had all this going on and that going on? And I was like, yeah. And I guess during this break, I have more time to be with my kids, and I have more time to get in the studio, more time to do this. So when Andy, he was like, I'm sad about it, and I was sad too. He was like, but you can always come back. We are always your Bravo family. And I was like, yeah. And then there are other things that I'm going to be doing with the Bravo family. So it's like, I'm okay.
Yes.
I'm good. Like, I'm good with my decision. At first, I didn't know if I was going to tell everybody just yet, but then I was like, why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
You keep it real. You let us know what's going on in Kandi's world.
Yeah, basically.
Were any of your fellow Real Housewives really bummed that you announced that you're not coming back?
I didn't tell them yet. So, sorry, guys. I probably should have told you guys now. I did mention to Kenya. I was like, yeah, Kenya, I don't really know. And then she was like, oh, well, I'm sure they'll bring you back. And I was like, it's not about them bringing me back. It's not that, because, it's like people always like make it seem like it's their decision. It's really my decision. And for her, when I was talking to her, I was like, when you start, doing your little negotiations and, you go back and forth on little things. And normally I probably would have been like, oh, yeah, I'm not, tripping about that. And I'm not really tripping about anything, but it's just the simple fact that I had too much time to think.
Right.
And when you start having too much time to think, then you're like, I'm making a lot of money doing all this and stuff over here without any stress and trauma.
What you gonna do? At the end of the day, Kandi's phone stays ringing. Am I right?
Yes, for sure. For sure.
Well, Kandi, thank you for giving us that information. It is always so great chatting with you. I'll miss you at the next BravoCon, but I know I'll be seeing you at a bunch of other red carpets in the meantime.
Thank you.